Hey, 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 it's November. 25 days in. Donate for men's health, ladies and gentlemen. Scan the QR code or click on the link in the description box. Today, myself, Patty, and Maddie got to go to House of Barbard, and really touch up our mows. So let's take a little look. Oh.
I have the French look on today.
Oh my God, Maddie.
Hello, Manchetti.
Mate, actually, nice haircut. Really accentuates, the
Everything,
full look, yeah.
the full look. Yeah. I just went down to my boy Min at Dongtan Barbers. Actually, Lewis introduced me to him, and he's very professional, and he's quick, and he's cheap, and he's a fun time. Good dude. We definitely recommend him in terms of haircuts. But definitely the clean shave has made it stand out even more. I asked the guy at the gentleman at House of Barbard to make it like pointy, like a claw at the bottom.
Well, it's cool. I like it.
I like it.
We're now going to
Dr. Grape.
with a silent.
Looking good, Maddie. Ready?
Woo. How's things on your end, Sean? Finished
Yeah,
early today,
chocolate.
by the looks of it.
Sean's got.
Actually-
it's called Dirty Mexican.
Pitbull.
Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide.
It's so weird. I love licking it, but I don't love it.
Ew.
I know it's
Ew.
weird.
Oh, dude, that's a little bit. Yeah, come on, mate. That's too much. That's too much.
Sorry, viewers.
So, lads, what's been happening Thursday?
Oh, Merry
Thursdays,
Christmas.
Thursdays. Oh, Thanksgiving, isn't
Happy
it?
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Is it really happy though?
Yeah, that's true. What are you thankful for?
What are you? I'm thankful for our Mo's
Yeah, I'm thankful for our Mo's.
and for the bros,
Mo bros.
and last but not least, the hoes.
Shout out to the host.
Are you talking about Sean right now, Patty?
I'm talking about Sean, of course. He's our hoe.
There's a lot of good-looking teachers here. I'll tell you that.
A lot of good looking pictures.
Take.
What's news, boys? What do we got? Something random. I remember, Sean, you sent something to the group. You want to share?
There was that one. There's
some more bullshit.
they're launching. They launched a rocket into space that they're trying to.
Who launched? Who's they?
Wait,
America.
isn't that the only place?
It was launched out of off of a SpaceX rocket, and it's supposed to reach
Elon Musk.
I think he's part of it. Let me see if I can get the link. But they're doing just like the movie Armageddon, and old Bruce Willis is on flight, ready to fucking blow up a rocket. Blow up a meteoroid.
Yep.
But they're doing it to test out the idea that in case that did ever occur, that there is a meteoroid heading towards Earth, that if we can do this, then we can possibly save the world.
Avert disaster.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I wish they would have asked me if I wanted to jump on board. Wouldn't be coming back. I think
So you can do it?
No, fuck that. I wouldn't do it.
Maybe there's some hot aliens up there, Sean.
Ooh, hey, alien sex. I've always wanted to say aliens.
What would that be like?
Coffee link.
Fun.
Oh, here we
You
go.
got the link there? Let's have a look.
There we go. September 2022. So next year, like 1 year from now, it's supposed to hit it.
Yeah, so they're gonna knock it. It's only gonna move it just a portion. So when it swings around the Earth, it'll just it'll swing farther past it. But,
Did they do an actual simulation, or is this just a
No.
computer simulation?
no, they launched it.
They've already launched it. They would definitely have done simulations before spending the money on doing this. It's $330 million.
So.
I watched the
Launch it.
video.
I'm sure they've done one or two.
I watched the video. I did watch the video, and all it showed was a computer generated simulation of what happened, but I don't know.
There you go.
I
See, they have done the simulation.
Yeah, but when you watch it, there has bits that says not to scale and stuff, so it's obviously computer generated and stuff. But for me, I
don't want to
get-
close my eyes.
I get the whole we need to research and keep track on the radar of things that can possibly crash into Earth and stuff. But I don't know. I have no proof on this. It's just my own theories. I honestly don't think we're ever going to get a rock that's going to hit Earth, to be honest.
But if it,
I don't think in the past we ever had anything like that. Those craters and meteorites that supposedly what they
Destroyed
in theory what they
dinosaurs.
said in years, that may not be from a meteorite. It might be from something else. It might be from just normal volcanic eruptions on land already, or tectonic plates being moved around and such. There's no evidence that something from outer space came here. That's just a theory. So I feel that with NASA's, I guess, highest claim theory of us projecting through space at over 66,000 miles an hour, going around the sun and the moon, going around us and stuff, and going through endless space, I just feel that if there was meteorites all over the place, we would have hit stuff constantly already.
Yeah, I think like the other planets like block us too because we're so far close to the sun. If anything's coming in, it's like, I don't know. There's many ideas and theories to it, but it's interesting.
It is interesting.
So
All those I always love watching end of the world movies where they've got to get out of there and the water rises and stuff like that, and
They got to
only
get
the-
to the highest part of land.
and the rock that just hit them was just a small one.
yeah,
Those are fun.
there's another one. I like that though. It's like, what if? It's just an interesting idea.
What if?
What would you do?
Yeah.
What last days on Earth or last week to fucking wow out?
What do you guys do? Okay, so imagine, right? This is a scenario.
Sean's
we're doing a
priority.
stream.
Fucking wild
Yeah,
out.
We should do our final stream at least.
we're midstream, and all of a sudden text messages go off.
How long do we have though?
This is a scenario now. I'm telling you.
In the purge siren.
Yeah, so we're midstream right now. Everyone's getting text warning. You have 24 hours to live.
24 hours.
Let's say you have 24 hours to live. A meteor is coming. This is 100% certain. It's gonna hit Earth, and there is no way of surviving it.
Well, can I ask a couple of can I add a few variables?
Yep.
I'm not going to add a few variables. Will there be like in movies where obviously when these things happen, they already know in advance, and there's like arcs or underground things that they do build for the rich to try and get on. If that happened, would you also be someone that's trying to get on that, or would you accept it? Because 24 hours.
I would accept it.
Yeah,
I would accept it.
Okay, so then to answer your question, what would I do?
Okay, 24 hours. You got 20, and they said it's coming within 24 hours, but we don't know exactly. But it will be here before the 24-hour mark.
Well, it's hard for me. I would like to hope that services are still available. If they're not, then I'm going to have to steal food to eat or make my own Wagyu steak or sashimi.
I mean, everything's normal, but obviously every single person is going to go through panic.
Well, that's the thing. I mean,
So who's going to
The
cook
moment
the food if everyone's busy panicking, right? That's the
you
question.
can't have your famous last name. You
What
can't
a
have your last
hamburger.
final meal.
Maddie's going to look for a bun me for sure.
Make me one now. Just
whole
make
cart.
it yourself.
He's gonna be like my last dream. Let me make my own bun.
But, you know what? I might just rush to a buffet because I mean, all the food's there, all the sashimi's there, whatever the case is, and just sit there and eat while everyone's running out. I guess.
I reckon I would call my family, like my extended family, I would call like every single person and tell them that I love them and have a conversation with them. I reckon that'd be my first priority. And then I try and do as much as possible for my friends. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
At first, it's going to be too panicky. I'm just going to eat
To do
first.
what?
24 hours is a long time. I'll call him in like
Nah.
5 hours.
But the scenario was, Patty just said the scenario was you don't
Yeah,
know
you don't
when
know.
in that 24 hours it's going to end.
But it will be know,
If
within
that's the
24
case,
hours.
then how do you know that phone line's gonna be jammed?
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Well,
difficult.
how do you know anything?
I'm gonna relax. Soak it in.
Yeah. So Maddie, you would
Fast
call your
forward.
family, extended family, and then
I would call all my family members and tell them that I love them and tell them like some of my most cherished moments with them. I think that'd be my first priority.
Why don't you just
And
post
then,
on Facebook and tag them all instead? It'd be quicker.
Probably maybe a little less personal.
Chat.
WeChat.
maybe
yeah,
just
yeah,
do
that's
a
it.
Facebook story.
Just do a live stream. And invite your family only.
Good luck,
Yeah,
y'all.
okay.
God bless.
Fair call.
Done.
Okay.
call.
So after all the sentimental stuff and all the emotional
Yeah.
stuff,
About after all that, what would you do?
I want to hear the juicy stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I reckon I would try
Self-soothe at
to. I'll
least?
try.
Would you at least self-soothe one last time, or as many
No,
times? as you
I'd
could?
want someone else to do it for me.
No, but of course you are. But then you gotta other you're gonna die
Well,
with
look.
it while self-soothing.
No, hell no. I'm not talking about self-soothing. Patty is. Both of you guys are talking about self-soothing. No, I'd want to find someone that I can not self-soothe with.
That's true. Yeah, of course you'd want someone else to self-soothe it for you.
Yeah, so not self, just soothe.
Yeah, just soothe it.
And you know what would be
Sean, what
good?
would you
Like
do?
I wouldn't have to worry about like STDs or getting anyone pregnant. So just have at it, bro.
Well, Maddie, you can't catch it twice, mate.
I imagine
Also
if
that,
like you didn't worry about it, and all of a sudden someone goes, "Wait a minute, the asteroid's going off course now."
By the way, I have.
Maddie,
You have to-
his oil spill.
You'd have to revisit those ladies and give them all the morning after pill.
Jeez.
Damn,
Or Plan B.
mate.
Plan B.
You
same,
are.
same.
Plan B. Walk them next to the stairwell.
That's so bad.
Did you say what?
Oh, that's so bad. Anyways, Sean is a walking morning pill.
You need a baby.
Shawnee,
killer?
what would you do, man? If you got the notice, like you're there now with your wife, what do you do?
Fucking fuck her and then I don't know. I would definitely grab a bottle or two.
Cup of
and just,
coffee?
I don't know. Maybe I just like take a really long drunken drive or try to get to you guys or my friends and like if we can have like a last get together since I can't see the family. Like
Couple of
fucking-
cheekies. Have a couple of
yeah.
cheekies.
Oh no, we're fucking balls to the wall. I'm getting plastic until that thing fucking hits.
You know what I'm doing?
But yeah, I would love to see my friends. So I guess I'd have to try to hijack a plane or like get on a flight.
Hijack a plane which you don't know how to fly. Good one.
You're gonna die before you're supposed to die.
He's gonna play hero and crash into the meteorite. Save us all.
I got this, guys. Where's he
I got it.
going?
Can't even get off the ground.
Far out. Patty, what would you do?
Mate, I'd do something really important. I'd go get my booster shot.
Then you would live. If you get your booster, you're surviving.
I'd get my booster shot, fly home to Australia, and get my free beer at the pub. Hey, I got 24 hours.
Yo.
That's
Mate, you're
enough
gonna waste
time.
8 hours on a flight.
That's all right. I'll eat all the peanuts that I can eat and drink all the beers that I can drink on the plane.
All right, so how about this? If you can choose one country to be in before this happens, where would it be?
Oh. Probably Colombia, Medellin. That's where I would be.
Pablo's
Yeah,
place.
I would be in Medellin. Just
Medellin, mate, you'd be coked off your head.
With fucking beautiful
Soaking it
women
all in.
everywhere. That's not a bad idea.
Right.
I don't know about you guys. I wasn't talking about powder. I was talking about the women.
Yeah, sure you were.
Both of them.
Yeah, Maddie's like, yeah, sure you were.
Far out. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you just joined us, Q Stream Vibes here with the boys, Chopper, Matty, Sean Snow, Informer, and the Mo Bros, myself and Patty. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
And they sound just like this.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Q Stream Vibes here on a beautiful Thursday, 25th of November. Happy Thanksgiving. And Matt Cohen, mate, he said he's sick of his mo. He's ready to take years off. Mate, you still got 5 more days.
5 more days.
5 more days.
Nearly there, Matty.
Nearly there.
days.
We need to take a group photo.
Yeah, we got to do
Are
a
we
group
gonna
photo of
take them off?
everybody.
So Matt, let's meet up during the weekend or when it ends, and then let's.
Let's link up our handlebars.
Monitoring
my
it out. Motown.
So, gentlemen, check this out. AI-controlled vertical farm produces 400 times more food per acre than a flat farm.
Vertical farm?
Does not surprise me. Yeah, they're really cool. So basically,
We've seen that.
you guys know like the vertical farm
it was
idea,
virtual
right?
farm. What was that, Matty?
So basically, the idea is like everything is grown like perfectly optimized to the needs of the plants. So the exact right amount of like light, which is like UV light, but from artificial LEDs. The exact right amount of water, the exact right amount of nutrition, and basically it means that, and because they're being planted vertically and growing without soil in many cases, they can grow much faster. Like the yield is multiple times what it is in like normal soil. And because it's vertical, also it takes up way less space and it's way more efficient because you can recycle all the water and the nutrients and everything.
Organic.
Hang on. So, growing vertical without soil, but don't certain vegetables need soil?
Yeah.
No, they need the
How do
nutrients
you
and the
water
water
it?
inside the soil.
Yeah, it's the nutrients.
Yeah, but how is the water getting into these plants if there's no soil as a root?
Their roots are sitting in probably like cups or like a channel with the actual nutrient water inside it. I assume. I actually haven't been to one of these, but I've done a little bit of like reading into it, and it sounds really cool. I know there was a guy who was looking to start one in Tao Dien, it looks like Matt Cowan knows that there's another one based in Dalat. So yeah, this is a thing that's happening all over the place. Obviously, places with more expensive land are looking at sort of doing it as opposed to like having farmland, which takes up tons of space. So yeah, there you go. In the video, you can see very cool, very very cool.
This is amazing.
Okay, so let's see that from getting.
It's
That's
crazy
crazy.
that they have guys doing it too.
Imagine if you went back in time to like farmers back then and say you need to grow this vertically. Imagine if you told them that back then.
How different it would be now.
You know what I mean?
I'll keep walking.
But the technology to do this is insane still, though, right?
Yeah.
So
Like-
obviously,
Obviously, traditional farming is all you need is the ground. This is like.
I mean, how high up do you go?
As high as
There's
you want.
plenty for all, apparently.
As high as the sky.
That's really interesting. Well, let's just what else can you grow vertically? You know what I'm saying?
Well, what else goes vertical?
Maybe the guy in Boomtao should have grown his vertical. Remember the guy that went out the balcony?
No, it's just a
He
vine.
did all the
Yeah, they
birds.
would have thought it was just a vine.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I would love to see a
Interesting
warehouse
indeed.
like that, just lined full of like vertical.
But it wouldn't be cheap to set up. You know, it'd be pretty expensive.
It sounds
Mm.
expensive.
Like those robotic what do you call
AIs.
it? Forklifts? Yeah, that's not cheap.
No, they're not cheap. Not cheap at all.
You just sell some NFTs, you'll be fine.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
if everything moves to robotic, then no one's going to have a job anymore.
Sure. You're getting cancelled.
Getting cancelled, man. Like actual
We're all getting
laborers,
canned.
hand-powered people work. And stuff.
Interesting.
It's no
Yeah,
more.
Matt says Ola grows produce from a particular rock, the one in Dalat.
Ah,
Hey, like lava rocks, you could
yeah.
use.
Dalat's got a lot of farm and homestays on farms that you can stay at and then do the whole sort of strawberry picking experience through their through their campsite or their homestay site, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm
I like
I'm
that.
hoping to go next month actually. Go for a long
Well,
ride.
we're trying to plan one too. So I've already looked into the camping there.
Mm.
So
Ooh.
a number of really good ones, but the one that we saw was like this one called Camp Art from a guy. His name is Nye. He runs it. I might try and get him to come on and talk about his space. So he offers just a one nighter at his place, and he's invested in a really nice campground set where he's got every tent from a single person to a 2-person to an 8-person,
Whoa.
full with air mattresses and everything. So you can come in big groups, and what's great about his place is it's under 30 minutes from the city center of Dalat. Yeah, so if you fly in and you have luggage and stuff, and that you're planning to stay in Dalat in general, then he recommends you get a taxi out there. But if you're traveling light, he recommends you hire a bike and ride to his campsite because it's a nice ride. It's got a track and everything, so it's a nice ride into the forest. And then you stay there, and I think check-in is something like after 3 p.m.
Yeah.
But you check out at like 9 a.m. the next day. So you just do an overnighter. So you come in, and the fee is really cheap. I think each person is only about $1 million. You stay overnight, and all your dinner and your breakfast next day is included.
Yeah.
So at dinner, you have a full barbecue. It's meat, sausages, all that sort of stuff.
Nice.
Over the fire, and then there's some live music, and then lights out at 10, but you can still stay up. You just can't make noise and stuff. And then you wake up early in the morning for breakfast, and then you leave at 9. You check out at 9. And the reason why they only do one night is because they don't have shower facilities. They have toilets, but they don't have shower facilities. So they've only kept it as a one overnight experience for people, which I think is great, because then you go back to the city, and then you can do an Airbnb there and then discover Dalat that way.
Yeah. And renting motorbikes, last time myself and Tao went there, we rented a motorbike. It was like $100K for the day. And it came with a full tank, and we just rode around just looking for places. We ended up finding a lot of these strawberry farms, like an apple picking farm, and just other animals as well. There's a full dog farm at the top of the mountain, which is pretty cool. They breed and like support like stray dogs, which is awesome to see. Yeah, it's really cool. And then across it is a big strawberry farm where you can go pick some strawberries.
Strawberry.
But yeah, going to Dalat during that nice cool winter, the winter feel is really nice, especially in the evenings when you're just outside going out for a walk.
Nice. I got this article here from. We'll bring this up. Bit on the health front, and I know some people use this. 11 ways to boost HGH naturally. We have a couple of friends who use it. HGH. A couple of gym freaks who use it. So naturally.
Human growth hormone.
Human growth hormone is an important hormone produced by your pituitary gland, also known as your growth hormone, and it plays a key role in growth, body composition, cell repair, and metabolism. So to produce it naturally, the amount of belly fat you carry is directly related to your HGH production.
Shit, that's what I need.
Damn.
Who's belly
Those
fat?
with higher levels of belly fat will likely
Flaps.
have impaired HGH production and an increased risk of disease. One study observed that those with 3 times the amount of belly fat as the control group had less than half their amount of HGH.
But Sean and Maddie, you both have slow metabolisms, though, don't you guys? Like, I don't see you guys getting like chubby or fat at all.
Yeah, no, Maddie's always been quite consistent.
Yeah, he's quite
from
slim.
what I know.
That body form is quite slim.
But then Maddie's
I don't fluctuate a lot.
But then Maddie's not. He's never been from all the years I've known. He's never been someone that overeats or or indulges too much on food. He just eats what he needs to. He might try things here and there, only little pieces, but he's not like fucking craving for a fucking.
So he wouldn't have 11 bolognese burgers like we would.
Oh, I think if you put him to challenge something, he might do it because it's purely a challenge, but he won't do it because he needs to eat that or anything.
But what about if we put 11 banh mi's in front of him? Ooh. And it's the duck bit one
banh
that
mi
he
challenge.
It's always Maddie's go-to.
Oh, don't tempt me, guys. Don't tempt me.
Actually, I
You're
have
turning
this,
me on
there
a little
was,
bit here.
And I've seen how fast Matty eats his
Matty,
banh mi's.
mate, I'm gonna show you this. I saw this on TikTok.
Scoffs them.
Someone posted. You know how you have your, you know how would it be the French that has the cheese and cold cuts? Is that a French thing
Yeah.
or European?
Oh, it's just European thing generally, yeah.
European thing. So the Vietnamese version.
Ooh,
Like
it's basically bundao, right?
No. The cold cut of Vietnamese is all the ingredients of a banh mi tit.
Interesting.
But I'll show you the videos. It looks mad. Okay, hang on. Let me get it to
Now I want to buy me.
so everybody can see.
Oh, that looks pretty good. Oh,
Oh no!
Yeah.
What?
I would pound that. I would pound that.
Oh,
So it's everything. It's everything that goes in a banh mi tit. So you have all your jialo, the different cuts of jialo, your coriander, your chili, your pate,
Cheese.
the egg mayo ghee, the
Oh.
pickles. And
Eating,
bread
I
on the
would do
side.
some damage. I would do some damage to that platter.
It's just crap and shit.
Actually, this isn't doing any justice showing you this. I'm gonna just load it up on the screen because I want everybody to see this because
the lard.
it's amazing.
The lard.
Because
Matty I's pants already slipped down under the table.
Self-soothing as we speak.
all right, so that's gone into here. So it's called V1.
Sean, what's yours? What's your go-to food? And don't say the P word.
I really like banh mi bak, but here they don't have it. Like or
dude.
buntit.
Yeah.
But like that, I tried it here and it was fucking shit, man. Like there's nothing like
Which,
banh mi
buntit milk?
bak. Buntit milk is good.
Maybe it wasn't banh mi baka.
Maybe it's banh mi tit
Actually,
chow.
Maybe. All right, so here we go, boys. This is about
Me charcuterie board for our Friendsgiving.
Oh wow.
that's nice.
That's a
Huh?
great
Let's
idea.
slow it down.
Yeah.
My
What do you put it in? Where's
So
the?
look
Oh,
at
I
all
see
the
the bread.
jello, like-
Oh, look at the bread.
bread's
It's,
in
you
the
can just
back.
make little
So
like.
basically, you know,
Pate.
Yeah, it's like a
Little
cheese
soldiers, you
platter,
can make
but
little
banh mi-
soldiers
friend
out
made
of
a
it.
Vietnamese
I love little soldiers.
charcuterie board for our
so you got, even got the nem
Friendsgiving.
Oh,
even got the cow
the
cheese
cow
too.
cheese. Oh,
I know
yes.
the moo.
I think that's
The
the
sweet,
two.
sweet sausage.
Oh, an egg too.
I'm totally doing this
egg.
for a party next time I do it.
That's
That's
really
the
good.
How good is it?
That's really good.
That's
Like
fantastic.
it's a nice way to look at it. Hey, like just like a buffet, like a platter,
Also,
a spread, just the spread,
If
banh
you're,
mi spread.
if you're planning to do this, Matty, there's actually a banh mi place. Probably most of them do. They actually sell it separately. So you just go to them and ask them, "Can I have these ingredients separate? Don't put it all together in a banh mi," and then they'll pack it for you separately.
Yeah.
Wow, that's perfect.
Charcuterie!
Most of the banh mi places, we've done it before.
That's like going up to a place goes, "Can I get a
All
a
your
banh mi tit,
ingredients.
but I don't want the pickles. I don't want the pickles part and none of the ghee, like the butter ghee, just the like none of the actually no pate as well. Meat, none of the meat and none of the bread as well. No soy sauce or coriander. It's basically nothing.
Come home with just an empty bag.
Classic.
Matt says, "Imagine the aftermath." That's true.
Yeah, so increase HGH fast intermittently. Now, Maddie just came off. Congratulations, by the way.
30-hour fast.
Thank you.
60-hour fast.
60 or 30?
30.
60. 60 hours.
60.
So,
60.
yeah, my last meal was on Monday night, and then my first meal was this morning, so Thursday morning. So it was all day Tuesday,
Wow.
all day Wednesday, and then Monday night and Wednesday night. So yeah, 60 hours
So
total.
you had a big meal.
So
I did,
just
yeah.
increase
So
HGH.
eggs Benny. Yeah, it was fantastic.
Yeah, wow. So that's it. I think fasting is a way to increase your HGH levels naturally. Actually, it says here, however, continuous fasting is not sustainable in the long term. Therefore, intermittent fasting is more popular for the dietary approach that limits eating to brief time periods. Well, there you have it.
Some of my
ladies and
friends
gentlemen.
eat like 4 hours. They have like a 4-hour feeding window per day. Usually dinner, and they say it's
Do people like
working
toss
well.
them buckets of food? Soup's on. 4 hours.
Yeah.
Did I tell you the story of the Lord of the Rings?
Which one?
The one with the orcs. So, I don't know if you guys have seen Lord of the Rings. So, what they did was they caught the two young hobbits, not Samwise and Frodo, the other two, the brothers, and they were caught, but they had to be kept alive for the next phase of whatever they're doing. And the orcs were getting hungry because there was no food around. And one of the really freaky orcs, he's like, "Oh, what about their legs? Huh?" No, first he's about to eat them, and then the main lead orc is like punches him and goes, "No, they're not for eating." And then that other orc is like, "What about their legs? They don't need their legs, do they? They can eat their legs." And then like they're fighting for it, and then all of a sudden he hits one of them, and then another guy comes in because they can't kill the hobbits, kills that creepy one, and then tears his body apart, throws him into the crowd, and then the lead orc goes, "Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys." And then they eat each other. It's classic.
Fucking orcs.
Eggs Benny in town, Maddie. There's a few, but today we ate at Tartine's.
Yeah,
Tartine's in
amazing.
Howding, which is a
Good
great
bread.
sort of container cafe, right beside Tropic Garden apartments, and they got a wide range of breakfast dishes, as well as like a patisserie stuff there. And I believe they have another big one. Maddie, where was the other store that you saw in Bintan?
Bintan, but that looked like a smaller patisserie style like bakery. I didn't see how like deep it sort of went inside the building.
Yeah, so that's good. How was that? Because you said it was different. Instead of having the smoked salmon, it had the prosciutto.
Yeah, it had prosciutto, which I've never had on Eggs Benny before, but it was really good. Like because the sauce and the egg wasn't too salty, like nothing was too salty. But then the bit of a salt kick from the prosciutto was
Only the
lovely.
person eating
I
was
really
salty.
enjoyed it.
Le Cuisine, they have a good eggs in Benedict, but I thought I read that they've been closing. Has anyone seen that? Somebody said
no, they're
Le Cuisine.
closing, but they're reopening. Luzine's open again.
Oh, they're
It
opening
is, yeah.
again.
The one on the downtown is open.
Yeah, Luzine Letanton on the corner is open.
Luzine in what do you call it? In
In Towdin's gonna open as well. It's gonna reopen. Towdin was closed.
Oh,
I think
okay.
they were doing some renovation. But I heard that they're gonna be reopening.
There's one on Winhui, right? Winhui too, yeah. In the coffee building. Coffee shops are. Okay, well that's good. Their eggs are very good too.
That Matt says Luzine not open in D7. So
yeah, the Luzine in D7 is supposed to be really, really big. It's like in Crescent Mall. It's sort of behind Crescent Mall, the second Crescent Mall, I believe.
yeah,
It's the bigger one. I've seen that picture of it before. I haven't actually been there.
agree with you on that one, Matt. Elbow Room is pretty fucking good.
Elbow Room has been around too. They've got some.
Elbow Room Pastor. Matty, have you tried that yet? Elbow Room?
I have not. Elbow Room. I'm going to put it on my maps of on my Google Maps of places to visit.
Yeah, it's very good, very American style, and big servings.
So here we are this morning, and then me and Dave had this. This is the full breakfast. Not bad.
I had that one as
Hey,
well.
look, 169,000
for a big breakfast.
That's not bad. That's pretty good. Pretty good.
169.
And then Matt had
pretty good. That's pretty good.
Matt had this. I think all breakfast was like 169. Most of it.
I think the Benny was around the same price.
Yeah, I think Benny was the same price too. This is the Benny.
Yeah, 10k less. Yeah, 159 instead of 169.
Great
Not
presentation.
bad though.
Great presentation. Very good. Very good. Definitely go back. So, see, look, Eggs Benny is salt. Actually, it's not. It's runny. Eggs Benny is runny, Matt. It's not that solid.
Yeah, it is.
Actually, it's runny.
Such a troll.
Mate, you got to make them laugh. Got to make them laugh. And some advice in on how you want to make people laugh is you got to be quick-witted and
that we are.
and sharp. So
with
to
the
be
soothing.
sharp, here are 10 proven ways to keep the mind sharp as you age. Exercise for a healthier mind. Read intellectual stimulation.
Mate, you need to read more.
Read for intellectual stimulation. Eat healthy to stimulate your brain. Strive for
wine.
posture.
I can't do
Get
that
plenty of sleep to improve memory. Play games or draw. Listen to music or play an instrument. Learn a foreign language to boost cognitive functioning. Find a new hobby to strengthen your brain. Write frequently.
Oh, I don't do that anymore.
Well, you know what? I had to write the other day, and my handwriting is so
It's
messy.
shit. It's
And I was
shit.
rushing to write, and I didn't know why I was rushing. I was like, I'm not in a rush, but it's just because you're like,
Just like
and then I was like,
you're
yeah, I can't read that myself.
you're translating your writing speed to the way you text. That's what's happening.
I mean, recently, Pat and I, we took an edible, and then we watched brain teaser videos, like eye tests and stuff like that, because some of those brain teasers and eye tests is really fun to do. In general, anyway, you have to have an edible, but we had the edible because we wanted to be creative, and you know how sometimes it allows you to think a little bit more loosely because you're in a more relaxed state, so your brain can be a little bit more, out of that 10% range that you're already using. So is staying single in the list? Depends. Self-soothing styles.
Self-soothing will keep you witty.
Yeah.
Mate, just because you're single doesn't mean you need to self-soothe. I don't know what you guys have been doing. Just ask Sean. He'll tell you all about it.
The best time to self-soothe, mate.
So he's always dessert to soothe you.
Far out.
Wait, let's go back to that article real quick.
Yep. Bring it back up. What do you want to start?
The posture one.
Let's check out the posture.
I
I need to.
My posture sucks, so that's why I'm intrigued.
Where is it?
I think it's 6, 5, 4.
Yeah, number 5.
No. Yeah, strive for good posture. So sleep with your spine aligned, improve your balance, maintain a healthy weight. That's true. If your mother teaches you, if your mother or teachers told you to sit up, they were right.
Definitely.
Maintaining an upright posture improves circulation and blood flow to the brain. Here are 3 ways to improve it.
I have a brace.
That's for your bad back.
Yeah, but it also stops you from slouching.
But it keeps your posture. Yeah, keeps your posture.
Your shoulders are supposed to. It's not supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be like.
I have a brace.
Yeah.
I have a posture brace.
You're supposed to be back,
Where?
right?
Why do you wear it?
A block.
You've locked it.
Like sitting
Well,
straight.
You don't have it.
I had one.
How do you have something if you've lost it?
Don't start with your paradox. This will be a non-ending paradox argument.
He just created problems for us here.
No, I'm questioning.
Well,
Science is about questioning.
Speaking of questioning, Matt says, have we established why Sean is up there yet, apart from self-soothing?
Figure out the demographics.
Sean, you should be the one that answers this question, I believe.
Yeah, only Sean can answer this. The spotlight's on you, buddy.
Spotlight's on you.
I'm figuring out the demographics of the North. To be the king of the North, you have to search hard, high and far, and long. And I'm
Thoroughly
currently hunched over. Just getting the demographics of High Thong, getting dialed down. So if you guys ever come,
What do you mean? What do you mean dialed down?
As in settle down?
The light. Oh, maybe settling down.
Or do you mean putting down the biggest vein? Like putting it to rest?
Oh, that thing will never sleep. sleeping giant that doesn't go to sleep.
Good known answer. Sean. Good way to deflect the question.
Well, number 9 in the list is find a new hobby to strengthen your brain.
Oh, self-soothing's on there.
Well, I'm just looking at what they've some of their suggestions: carpentry, sewing, gardening, cooking, knitting, pornography, fishing, photography. Sorry, fishing, golfing, and swimming. Carpentry as a hobby.
Because I guess it
bad.
stimulates your brain in
could
terms
you-
of like coming up with solutions, right?
Yeah,
Like it's
yeah,
therapeutic to have those solutions, huh?
I reckon. Must be.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Hello,
All
brother,
right,
sister
well,
squad.
Hi again, brothers and sisters. Well, if you just joined us, ladies and gentlemen, the Q Stream Vibes here on a Thursday, 25th November, Thanksgiving. Don't go away when we come back.
Merry Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
And they sound just like this. And they sound just. And they sound just. Very tight, how we supposed to keep this secret?
And it's Thanksgiving. Welcome back to Q Stream Vibes. Actually, you know what? Going on Matt's comment there, good hobby, great excuse to hit Bunnings. Actually,
I miss Bunnings.
during the late 90s into the mid 2000s, even I guess towards the end of the mid 2000s to the early 2010s, the car scene back in Australia was huge, especially when modifying cars. And I was I didn't do a lot of mechanical mods, or I did as far as an exhaust and a cold air intake, but I did stereo. I invested a lot of money into sound system, and
Sound.
I even went as far as building my own subwoofer, and the full lights.
Carpentry,
You go to
mate.
Bunnings and you had to buy the right MDA wood, because it's the perfect one to the encasing and the enclosure for the sound and the volume that you're building, depending on the size of your sub, with the cottons and everything. That was good. It was measuring it out, painting it and everything.
Was it a 10-inch Sony?
I had two
Explode?
10-inch subs.
Was it a
All
Sony-
Alpine. Mine was all
Oh,
Alpine.
sorry, Alpine.
All Alpine, baby.
I couldn't afford
Nice.
Alpine. All I could afford was the Sony Explodes.
I had 6x9.
6x9s in the rear.
2 10s, 2 4-channel amps, 6-inch splits, and tweeters.
Ooh.
And my head deck was one where
Was it a double din, or was the one that split out and then popped up?
no, I didn't have a screen, but you can take the thing off and put it
Oh,
into a
that's
case
right. Yeah.
and take it with you.
because
So
because
Oh,
back
yeah.
then
people,
it was
people-
so big stealing those
people stealing head decks.
the
Yeah.
head units.
Crazy. Well, what tracks was I playing, mate? I was playing Aqua Barbie Girl. That was the track. But I pumped a lot of 80s.
Playing
Heaps of 80s.
A bit of Peter
what is
Andre.
this? Super bass tester or whatever it is.
Yeah, you know what? Like I had my moments playing techno and stuff, and at nighttime when we used to go to Market Square, like where Sunnybank was, when you slow drive through the car park, that's when you pump like slow jams, Usher and stuff, just boom, 808 basses. That's boom, boom.
AT, what did you use to pump?
Tell me again.
I'd like to know what AT and Maddie used to pump in their cars back then.
I think Maddie used to play stuff like what was it,
A bit-
Regurgitator,
A bit of regurgitator.
Polyester Girl. It's an Australian band, mate. So, yeah. I mean, every now and then, I think when we went on the road, when you go driving through Gold Coast, down along the Esplanade, slowly, then you can play a little bit of alternative rock. That's
Yeah.
kind of nice to go along there.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of Silverchair, mate. A little bit of Silverchair. I was pumping, bro. Don't worry, Pat. It was hectic.
That's
Yeah.
called self-soothing. Man.
I can picture him pumping it so bad, and then when he finished, he goes, "Yo, that was hectic." Oh shit!
Pearl Jam, yes,
Yes, Pearl Jam was a good one.
Classic.
Pearl Jam was a classic. Great stuff. Red Hot Chili Peppers.
a bit of
Ooh,
Akadaka.
Even boy band music. I was pumping like NSYNC when I was like, "It's gonna be me." Was like at the lights.
It's gonna be
It's gonna be me.
A little JT, Justin Timberlake. Cry me a
You know what else was good? Every magician uses this, but I'm sure everyone was pumping it around. So we had so Robbie Williams,
Ooh,
Entertain You.
yes, classic.
So come on, let me entertain you.
Okay.
Oh,
Good old Rami.
yes. So we got Lum from Wise Pass jumping on in a second to share some news. He said, I got some news to share for you guys. So let's welcome Lum, our stream partner here.
Hey,
Lum,
guys.
G'day.
What
See
is
ya.
up?
Hello.
You're always in a different place.
Hey, yeah, I'm just moving around right now. I'm just getting back to Bintan. Hope life is
Nice.
great. Follow you live since 4 p.m. So yeah, I have some announcement for you guys. I think it's about the EV. So I just yeah. So I just had lunch with the owner, and basically I discussed
The
with
lady we met when we got it last time. The same. Cool.
Yeah.
How's she doing?
so basically.
Tell her I
Yeah,
said hi.
she's like super busy right now because of the some personal stuff apparently. So it was super hard to catch up with her. But then
Does she
I
need to
asked her,
charge?
huh?
Does she need to charge?
Oh, she might.
She needs to charge up.
every day. But basically, like she saw the review, she saw like the stuff that you've done. But I also like gave her the feedback from you guys about the EV speed and like the length of the reviews. Basically, like 1 week was kind of like a little bit short. So here's what I did. I asked, like, first of all, like, can you get like speedier bikes? Shwana says yes. Second is actually, can you do an ongoing trial? So it's not going to be like this short amount of time, and then you got to give it back, and then. So the point is actually you can get like a lot of bikes is going to be ongoing, and that means that you're going to get like free vehicles like to review, at least for the next couple months or the next 2 to 3 months. So
Faster
what that
bikes.
means is faster bikes, and also like you don't have just to drive for 7 days and quickly give it back, but you'll always have a vehicle you can always drive with. Sorry, Sean, in Ho Chi Minh City first. Whenever they're going to open a store over there, but it's just so Ho Chi Minh City and Cần Thơ for now. And yeah, so that's a new
Why don't we
deal.
go to Can Tho?
Yeah, and just leave the bike.
Cần Thơ is possible, by the way. So if you want, you can just get to Cần Thơ, and there's a store over there where you can also pick up a bike, just in case you want to live stream from Cần Thơ.
Ooh, have a think about that one, Maddie.
Yeah, and ride back.
Go ride, or actually get there by bus and ride around the city with the EV bikes. It's like whatever you want to do. It's fine.
I would definitely say Vung Tau or Mui Ne over Kantor. Definitely.
Okay,
You guys
yes, it is.
decide. But point is actually like a longer time to enjoy the bikes, and also like keep changing them maybe like every 2 or 3 weeks. But this is up to you. And so it's more practical as well. Like the first time we've done that, it was like, oh, you just quickly do this, and then you guys also busy as well. So gotta make sure it's convenient. And that's what I managed to deal. So starting next week, you guys will be able to pick up the speedier bikes. And sorry,
What's that called? What's the name of that bike?
Pega, Pega.
P-E-G-A.
Yes.
Pega. Electric bike.
So instead of 40 kilometers, you
Damn, I've seen these around. I think
yeah, I've seen those ones.
4,000 watt. It's a 4,000 watt.
So
That's,
you'll
that's
get
pretty
like
solid.
you'll get the good ones where you'll be able just to drive super fast on the district to big roads, right?
Oh yeah.
And you guys tell me like how you feel. Like at least this time, like the girls won't pass by, so it's much better. So that's one problem solved.
There we go.
Images.
Hager.com. This is it here. Is that the one?
So, yeah, it looks like more like this one. So it's like over 35 minutes. So this is more like the more premium models or the more expensive ones. So
Does he
please
come
make
with the
sure.
They had to check they didn't crash the first ones, and now they get the more expensive ones, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the test ride. Yeah, they
Yeah,
just,
just-
they
that's
just
fair.
trial runs.
That's totally fair.
give him the good
So hang on. So it was more like this one, right? This one here.
35.
The expensive ones, the 35 million one. Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay, that looks good.
Regular
Yeah.
wheel.
So it's almost like a regular bike actually. And
Without the exhaust.
well,
See details.
so make
Here we go.
sure. Look at the details. Yes.
Freaking good.
Ooh,
Is there any specs on it? Let's have a look at
very
these specs.
We should find that down, right? Slower, yeah. Design.
It looks like
okay.
a SH. Looks like a,
does look
It
like
kinda
a-
does. Waterproof.
Blah, durable steel. But then you can look up for the speed, for the weight, for the stuff.
See how far you could drive it in the water, guys.
Yay!
hey, look, 120 k's. Is that what it's saying?
That's what it says.
Oh, that's distance, right? Record distance, 120 k on one charge.
You charge once. Usually you do less than 100 per day, but yeah. Yeah, so it's like
65,
65.
Not bad.
Not bad.
65 is cool.
I mean, we generally go around 60 mostly. That's the average speed around Saigon anyway, I would say.
Yeah.
I mean, they look like they're going pretty fast and they're not even wearing a helmet.
Oh my god.
That's true, right? That's that whoever's doing that marketing. Come on, mate. Helmets.
65 is okay. It's decent.
Oh, but look, it's 0 to 65 in 3 seconds. So the
That's
acceleration.
The acceleration.
That's
Ooh, Maddie.
yeah. That's,
Maddie's eyes just lit up.
his pants again are falling down under that table.
Maddie's
He's soothing
frothing.
himself.
Not bad. Okay.
So it's getting better. Just make sure, like, please drive safely. Just as I have to say that.
Handlebar.
I got my
So I don't
handlebar cluster right here, boys.
Yeah. So
Hey,
I
look
don't
at
have
that boot
any.
space, 2 helmets.
Yeah, you can put 2 helmets. You can. There's a lot of space. It's faster. It's more expensive. So yeah.
I'm in.
But here's the
Not
deal.
bad.
You'll have to do one thing in exchange. So basically,
Wait,
you'll just have to. You'll have
one
to
from
just take a picture of you and the bike once a week and just write what you think about it.
Is that it? Take a picture of it. We'll do more than that.
Yeah.
Like we
And mention
over
the brand, the retailer brand, like for Ding. But that's pretty much of it. Like I just wanted it to keep very simple, so like we don't have to go through like 10 pages of agreement before like going there. And we've done that once. It went well. So it's just more like building up the trust and actually keep on going doing this and being more consistent and practical and convenient for you guys. So just like building up the relationship with these bikes. And then there might be a second brand now coming up next month. And I'm just working and just want to make sure like it's done. And then I'll be able to announce it by December, which is soon. But yeah, today is just the bikes. Like you'll be able like just to use them, drive around, and as long as you're able to post like one picture and mention the brand, that's good enough.
You guys Photoshop me in.
Yeah,
well,
well, you gotta come back. You gotta come back, Sean, and pick up your bike. I mean, like I don't. There's some volatility on. on your
Look,
on when you're gonna
can
come
your
back.
girl
Right?
go from 0 to 65 in 3 seconds? I don't know.
Ah,
We're gonna find out tonight. No.
More like 0 to 3 pumps in 60 seconds.
Yeah, awesome. That's great news, Slum. Thanks for that.
okay,
Appreciate it.
so
We're looking forward to it. Let us know like when, and I guess we'll
next week.
organize a time. Yeah, organize a time, and we'll check that out. So we'll get
Same-
we'll the same bikes. All of us the same bikes. That's cool.
That's why I asked for. Yeah, so it's actually easier, and then like you have the same experience, and then until you get bored of it, and then whenever like we get to that level, we'll just keep changing the model. So like, okay, this bike is great, but let's just switch to another one, and that's it. So there's also the VinFast, like they just enter in the selection of the brand. So now like you have like a larger selection as well.
Mhm.
So like you can just like keep switching and switching and switching. So
Look at
enjoy
that.
the ride, enjoy the vehicles. There you go.
Cambodia.
That's awesome.
Cool. Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you, Lum.
Really
Thank
cool.
you, Wise Pass.
You guys are welcome. Enjoy the ride.
Cool. Well, I think we've reached our hour of power. It's time for happy hour for most of the people. So I guess happy Thanksgiving. But before we go, I guess I just want to share with you guys one thing. What key has legs but can't open a door?
A monkey.
A turkey.
I heard you said you feel